Good evening and welcome to the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Tonight I have a review of a magazine called High Fructose, which I highly recommend. This particular issue is number 28 and I believe, volume 28, and I believe it's on newsstands now. We're in July of 2013. One of the greatest things about this issue of High Fructose is that there's a special section on Mark Ryden about his Gay 90s series, which is being released or has been released as a book and will be an exhibition in Los Angeles. Here's some of the images from this little collector's section of the magazine. Mark Ryden's work is kind of that creepy cute thing, but it's really wonderful. It's kind of a new surrealism. There's a lot of, in this particular thing, there's a lot of meat imagery, and Abraham Lincoln makes a lot of appearances in it. There's a lot of really accurate and interesting costuming on the figures. There's a definite Gothic Lolita, or even just Lolita feel to these little ladies. But they're also very accurate as to period in a lot of ways. For example, this image here, this dress and hairstyle is something that you really would have seen in the 1840s, and it really, 1830s, 1840s, and it really kind of cracks me up that it's in here. So for $6.95, you get this whole pull-out section, and Mark Ryden books are not cheap. They are usually big, beautiful books or tiny, precious books, and they're very expensive, and you're hardly ever going to find one secondhand or discounted or anything like that. Okay, and that's the end of the insert there. And there's plenty of other great articles and artists, plus advertisements for gallery openings, which give you the names of more artists to explore. And just in general, this is a wonderful magazine to have in your collection to keep and enjoy the artwork from, and also to educate yourself about pop surrealism if you're interested in that. I like to think of it as the new surrealism. I don't know if that's a term that anybody uses, but the term they do seem to use is pop surrealism. I'll just show you some interesting images here. I think these are sculptures. These are really wonderfully fascinating. And the magazine is full of things like that. It's really beautiful stuff. Really beautiful. And even the advertising, which this is not advertising, I mean, but even the advertising, let's see, oh, here's another really beautiful artist, Allison, Lickle. Wonderful work. There's some more of that. Really gorgeous. Then you get, to the front, and there's, like I said, there's all these ads for all kinds of different shows going on. Like, for example, this page here. And then Last Gasp is doing a High Fructose collected edition box set limited to 2,500 copies for only $75, which is actually really good for what the kind of artwork that's going to be in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite pages there. This one here. So it's wonderful because, you know, you find out more about new artists you've never heard of before, and you can go online and see more of their work. Keep buying High Fructose magazine. You know, magazines aren't doing so great these days. I guess this is doing okay because it's been going for a while, pretty strong. And it's a solid, well-made little book kind of thing. I mean, it's a little bit less flimsy than a magazine. It's got a nice squared off edge here, and the paper quality is really, really high. The printing quality is really high. You could take these things out and frame them and they'd be really gorgeous. It's like, get one to take apart and frame and get one just to keep pristine. At $6.95 you really can't go wrong with this. So before I sign off, I just wanted to go over really quick what makeup that I'm wearing. So I'm wearing Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer with L'Oreal Studio Secrets Anti-Dull Primer underneath my eyes to get rid of the purple circles, my normal concealer to get rid of the dark shadows under my eyes, and then to use on my freckles around here where I have some broken capillaries, and on my chin. And let's see, my powder is NYX Twin Cake in Shell. Woo! Wah! There you go. And the color of that is just great. This should be available at your local beauty supply if they carry NYX, and I applied that with a puff, going in a pushing motion with the powder puff. And then on my eyes, I used the black eyeliner from the Too Faced Return of Sexy palette, and I drew that in fairly thickly up until about a third into my lower lid, and not well, coming into the corner, as you see, all the way. And then I used their black sparkly shadow, which is called Beauty Mark, and set the eyeliner with that. I also put the eyeliner under my eye, as you can see. My highlight is called 7-Year Itch, and I use that up on the brow bone and a little bit on the inner eye and a little bit just underneath, just a tiny bit. I also used it as a highlighter up here, and my blush is an Ultima 2, a nice pink blush with definite sparkle to it. And my lipstick today is Vixen by NYX. It's a jumbo lip pencil, and I'm going to have to get another one pretty soon because it's running out. And then I think last but not least is the Palladio lip liner in Blackberry. So that's the makeup that I have on for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon, and have a good evening.